Mr. Alligator sliding down the bayou. Mr. Buzzard, he's a-floating through the air. Mr. Turtle, he's a-hitting the highway. But I ain't going nowhere. I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. Not for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. Rich man got him an aeroplane, cruising through the traffic jam. Poor man got him a Chevrolet, but I'm staying right where I am. I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. Not for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. Hannibal, he was a mountain man. Cleopatra did a dancing down the Nile. Lucky Lindy made it all the way to Capri. I'm staying right here a while. I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. Not for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. Well, alligator sliding down the bayou. Mr. Buzzard, he's a-floating through the air. Mr. Turtle, he's a-hitting the highway. But I ain't going nowhere. I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, babe. Not for heaven above, babe. I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love. I ain't leaving your love, baby. Not for heaven above, baby. Well, I ain't leaving your love.
We got together 20, it must have been 20 years. And we were at a shower. There was a baby shower at my house. My wife was hosting it for a coworker of Brian's wife, who is also a coworker of my wife. And so we had this baby shower, and Brian and I were the only two guys, and it was all these women who worked together. And I just have a bar downstairs.
You should. Yeah. Everybody should.
So I said, let's go down and have a drink. And I said, I play guitar. And I pulled out my only guitar at the time. No, I had two at that point. And started playing songs. And he says, well, I play songs too. And we start playing, and we love the same songs. Jerry Jeff Walker, Night Rider's Lament, and a couple others, and then here we are.
Yeah,
performing together.
We were kind of blown away. It's like, wait, you know that song? Wait, you like that song? It was pretty interesting
because they're pretty esoteric.
They are.
So
to be that into kind of singer-songwriters that are folk and that are kind of the songwriters, and to have gotten there from our own different directions. Mine, having grown up in Arizona and moved to Texas, but he knowing a little bit more also about the kind of California country rock scene and folk scene, and turning me on to some of those artists that I really didn't know much about, but it all comes together, you know. And of course, growing up in Arizona, I knew a lot of those artists, but he knew a lot more of them, and it's all just great music. It's being from the Southwest. I love the music that combines all of these different cultures as they come together, and just makes us uniquely American in the kind of music that we have. And the song that Kurt wrote earlier about kind of the genesis of some of those things, and it just is something that it's easy to find common ground with all that if you really like those sounds.
We're traveling across the country, cruising Americana roads, searching the roots of the music before the trail grows cold. From Nashville to Memphis, there's a cruising few, added a change of a rhythm and cooked it up with a dash of blues. And I saw 10,000 guitars, walked in the footprints of the stars. And I sang on the Grand Ole Opry floor, and I stood over Elvis's grave. And I saw those old leaded Cadillac cars, Hill Street hip cat bars, Nashville cats playing electric guitars. Well, it's rock and roll, or it's rhythm and blues. I got a rockabilly soul, taking the good news that I'm held, sitting in a rhyming blues. Just a southern taste of rhythm, and cooked it up in a dash of blues. Added a pain and loneliness, and we're all born to lose. I saw 10,000 guitars, walked in the footprints of the stars, sitting on the Grand Ole Opry floor, and stood over Elvis's grave. And I saw those old plated Cadillac cars, Hill Street hip cat bars, Nashville's and playing electric guitars. Traveling across the country, cruising Americana roads, taking the roots to the music before the train goes cold. From Nashville to Memphis, there's a chosen few, added a pain of rhythm and cooked it up with a dash of blues. How many guitars? I saw 10,000 guitars, walked in the footprints of the stars. I sang on the Grand Ole Opry floor, and stood over Elvis's grave. And I saw those gold-plated Cadillac cars, Hill Street hip cat bars, Nashville cats playing electric guitars. Nashville cats playing electric guitar. One more time. Nashville cats playing electric guitar.
Everybody loves music, right? Mm-hmm. So it is something that I do find lots of other people like to enjoy, and it is part of that whole aesthetic.
Yeah, and playing it, to me, the fact that I'm still playing, and I have old friends who I played with in high school that I still maintain contact with, and they go, "Boy, that's amazing, you're still playing guitar." And I go, why would I stop? I mean, if I've gone this far, and I've toured, I've played music, I write music, I record music, I have a studio, I got 15, 20 guitars, why would I say, whoop, I'm done now. I'm going to stop playing guitar and start, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess fade away, fall over and die, stop breathing. Music is that important to me. Brian and I talk about it all the time. It's like breathing. I mean, you just can't stop. It's just a passion.
Yeah,
you want to make it. Doesn't matter how good you are. We talk about Sam Phillips, and I read a lot about musicians and history of music. And, everybody kind of starts the same way. And, I picked up a guitar because I wanted to pick up guitar. It was something I wanted to do. And it was like, what do I do with it? My first guitar I was 14. I bought it. My parents wouldn't buy it. They didn't have any interest in me playing guitar. And I come from a large family, but nobody was musical but me. And I bought a $37.75 Harmony archtop guitar. The action was about 2 inches away. And that's how I learned guitar. Just one painful press after another. And I don't know how good I am or not. I just play what I like, and I can play what I like to play pretty well.
The guitar I played today, I inherited from an old friend that we played around the campfire, and he passed away a few years ago, but I inherited that guitar. So we've thought about writing a guitar about Buster's guitar.
Yeah.
Time or two.
Yeah.
But it's a great campfire guitar for sure.
And the carbon fiber makes it like near indestructible.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It would never go out of tune, and it's nice and loud, and it's good for howling to the moon alongside, and yes, might be 2 or 3 fingers of whiskey involved in that, late at night. All the other cowboys are all passed out, and we're still singing at 3 a.m. They don't care.
It's getting better,
yeah,
isn't it?
Out there in the middle of nowhere. They like hearing it. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to landlord for me. That old boy always bored me. Throw out those LA papers, moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete, gotta get me some dirt road backstreet. If I could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught, down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't far. If I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Here's to you, old skinny Dennis, the only one I think I will miss. I can hear your old bass notes ringing, sweet and low like a gift that you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe every word you're saying. Just keep on playing. If I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught, down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought. If I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Leave the pink slip in the mailbox and the key in the old front door lock. They will find it likely as not with all the things we have forgot. Oh, my lady, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's truly handmade. We got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we were leaving? could just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought. If I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought. If I just get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught.
Jackie Jack double track there. You know, there's nothing like playing a song, you know, when you just go, and all of a sudden you're playing and, you know, you realize that you just picked yourself up about 50 degrees as far as your emotional state at the time. If you're a little depressed, a little down, or even a little bit tired. I find myself going in the studio and saying, God, I'm really tired, but I need to work on this or that. And I'm in there, and in 5 minutes after going through a couple songs, I'm going, God, I feel great.
And it is special playing music with other people. You know, absolutely. I mean, that part about, creating something with other people is really special, because you're sharing a moment and you're sharing those emotions, and yeah, it does. It picks me up. There are times when I'll come over to your house and I'll be kind of, it's been working all day. I'm mowing the lawn, whatever it is, that kind of stuff. And, or actually working. And then by the time I leave, I'm just all perked up, I feel I'm all energized for the ride home.
Yeah.
Or even that can be that way for gigs sometimes too. You go in, especially if it's one that you play a lot and you're like, wow, I'm tired, didn't sleep well last night, something like that. And you go in and then immediately, everybody's into it and you're all having fun, and yeah, then you're all energized for the rest of the day.
Well, how can you say you will when you won't? Say you do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how you feel. Tell the truth now, it love real. But well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Oh, honey, don't. Honey, don't. I say you will when you want. Honey, don't. All right. Well, I love you, baby, and you ought to know. Like the way that you wear your clothes, everything about you is doggone sweet. Got that sand all over your feet. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Oh, honey, don't. Honey, don't. I say, well, when you want. Honey, don't. Hey, Rockabilly, baby. love you on a Friday night. Monday morning you don't look right. Been out painting the town. Baby, been slipping around. But well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. A little honey, don't. Honey, don't. I say you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Say you will when you won't.